Hello everybody. Today I want to talk to you about a product made by Antigravity Batteries. If you go to their website, antigravitybatteries.com, it's under the category of Micro-Start units. I ordered this unit Tuesday, January the 13th, and it ships from California. I live in Michigan. And it was sitting on my doorstep Thursday at 1:08 in the afternoon. Just came by priority mail. So I'll get right to it and let you know my experience with it. Comes in a nice UPS or parcel service box. They pack it up in bubbles, packing bubbles. See what I got there. Both sides, kids will love them. And this is the box that it comes in. And let's have a look at this thing. I'm an avid motorcyclist, and I was looking for some kind of unit to charge my cell phone when I just happened to stumble upon the Micro-Start series. This is the XP5. I've got XP3, XP1, XP10. There's a XP36 that's coming out. But this little unit will not only charge your cell phone, but it will jumpstart your vehicle. I have an interesting story for you here in a minute, but let's have a look at the product. Comes in a very nice case, very sturdy case. It's padded. It's a very thin layer of padding here, which when you open it up, you'll notice that on this side there's a nice little mesh area, and in this mesh area you get your booklet of instructions, and they're very plain and simple. Nothing much to read and understand. Good information though. Then you get a plastic bag with a USB adapter in it. Here's your USB, and with that comes a cell phone charger, standard cell phone charger. You get the iPhone 5 and 6 adapter. You get the iPod and old iPhone adapter. And you get the adapter for a GoPro camera, in which this is being filmed on. Also, you get a wall charger. You also get a charger for your vehicle. You get a set of jumper cables. They're small. They're not cheap by any means. They're pretty stout, pretty good. Nice thick gauge cable on it. Then you get the Micro-Start unit. Now this thing is not any bigger than an iPhone 5 or 6, or any bigger than the Samsung Galaxy 5. It's very thin as well. I believe it's not even quite a ½ inch thick. Now when I was looking at these units, there are only a couple of guys or a couple of people that have had any reviews on these. So I thought, you know, I was so impressed by this unit, I wanted to do a review myself. The unit not only is small, light, compact, comes with all of this equipment. On the side here, there's a button that you can push. When you push that, this button, the indicator lights will tell you the level of the charge. And as you can see, I'm fully charged. Also, here on the end, you'll see the spot right here where the USB charger goes. This is where your wall charger or your 12-volt car charger goes to power the unit. And this is where your jumper cables go. You cannot hook them up wrong because one side has a D plug and the other is a O plug as such. Just plugs right in there. And this is a flashlight that comes on steady. It strobes and flashes SOS. So if you hold the button down, I won't point it directly at the camera lens, but hold it down for 3 seconds, it comes on. Push it again, strobes, push it again, it flashes SOS. Now in an emergency situation, you needed a SOS signal. Not a whole lot of people know what that means, but there are quite a few that do. And then you push it again to turn it off. As you notice, the unit will power off automatically when nothing's being used on it. It's just pretty neat, pretty interesting. My own personal story, I don't have this story videotaped. I wish I did. I kicked myself in the rear end that I didn't videotape it. But after I received this on Thursday, the 15th of January, I took it to work the 16th to show my coworkers because I thought it was just the neatest thing. And after I showed my coworkers, I put it in my drawer. Well, one of my guys that I work with who's been out on the road for a couple of weeks, he came in and said, "Hey, my battery's dead, and the guys tell me you got a new toy you want to test out." I said, "Okay, sure." We go outside, and he has a Dodge pickup truck with a small V8 engine. Now these units here, right here, are for V6 engines or smaller. So if you got a V6, a 4-cylinder, motorcycle, ATV, it will start it. And that is the honest to God's truth. This little unit will start an engine. Back to the story. I went ahead and I followed the instructions. You hook up the jumper cables first. Then after you hook them up to the battery, you go ahead and plug the unit in, push the power button. And now this vehicle is in Michigan. It's been outside in the cold weather for 2 weeks. -11, -12 temperatures for 2 weeks. Battery's dead. I hook the jumper cables up. He gets in the truck, turns the key, and on the first turn, his truck started right up, just like it had a brand new battery in it. Now, not only was I out there, as well as one of my coworkers, but I also had one of our shop mechanics out there and 2 of my other office coworkers, and they could not believe what they had seen. And immediately when we went back inside, they went in and ordered their own units. And this thing is so small and compact that it will fit in your saddlebag. I myself am an avid motorcyclist. I ride quite a bit, probably 10,000 miles a year, as well as many of my friends. And this past year, we've had to push start several different motorcycles, and it sucks. And I thought, I'll order this. If it charges cell phones, alright, cool. Because when you're out and about on your bike or just out walking, camping, out in the woods, hiking, whatever you're doing, this little unit will save your behind if you need to charge something. Not only that, but if I had this unit, I would have never had to push start them motorcycles and look like a fool, because it sucks. So this will take care of it. Now on the instructions, as I was saying, it's pretty simple. There's nothing on the back. It's all right here. So it's very simple instructions how to operate the unit. The warranty on these is very good. It's a no fuss, no muss warranty. You got problems, you call them up or email them. They give you a return authorization. You send it back to them. They fix it, replace it, repair it, send it back to you. No problem. And they have a little Q&A section here, answers commonly asked questions. It's pretty straightforward. There's zero maintenance to it. It's a lithium-ion battery, and again, this is for this particular model. The XP5 is for V6 engines or smaller. Now, here in a little bit, I'm going to go do a test. I have a vehicle of my own that's been sitting outside for probably 8 months. Hasn't been started, hasn't been ran, and I want to hook this up and demonstrate that it'll start that vehicle. So we'll get to it and let you guys be the judge for yourself. Alright everybody, here's the test. Here is a 2000, is that the year? 2002 Chevy Trailblazer. It's got a V6 engine in it, and as you can see, the negative is disconnected, the positive is disconnected. So I'm going to plug in my Micro-Start Mini and have Slim fire this thing up and see if it works, and proof's in the pudding. I've seen it on other videos. I've seen 4 cylinders started. I haven't seen any V6s, so we're going to give it a try with this. So let me... There you have it. Okay, proof's in the pudding. You saw it with your own eyes via YouTube. If you don't believe me, buy one for yourself and try it. It's the Micro-Start XP5, and their website is antigravitybatteries.com. My overall review of this product: it's a great product. It's a must-have. Carry in your car, motorcycle, ATV. I believe it's worth every penny.